Hello, this little video is about magic pastel drawing. I'm going to show you how to make a little decorative greetings card, but you could use it for other things. You could frame a little picture on the wall. You're going to be getting an activity pack with various craft materials and activity sheets. So in it you will have a pot of little bits of oil pastel. I've taken all the leftovers from the art room and divided them up between you. So you will have about 6 or 7 colours, which should be plenty. What you'll also have is a piece of chalk and some blank cards. So I'm just going to demonstrate a very simple design, a bird with flowers. So we're going to need our card. You have got square ones, so you could do square as well. And inside your pack, inside your diary, you should have some sheets of photocopy paper. So what you need to do is to start making some sheets with your pastels. Let's pop that to one side. So quite easy. I've got several on the go. I call these ones sultana ones. We've got tartan and zigzag. So I have got 2 different sets of colours. I've got warm colours and cooler greens and blues. So first of all, you want to cover your sheet, half a sheet will do, with your chalk. Now, this is to help lift the oil pastel off when we come to use the biro. So rub it in and shake it off. You're going to get white fingers. So then you're going to start drawing on your oil pastel. As I said, you can do zigzags, lines, but I find sultanas is a good one. So choose a colour and imagine you've dropped a whole load of sultanas on your paper and you're just going to start drawing those sultanas on. It's like a little O filled in, and you want to work your way around the piece of paper, space them out, put them in different directions. Sultanas would fall in different directions, and then grab another colour and put your next colour on. Keep drawing, working your way round. So it takes a little time. Obviously I'm not going to do the whole sheet, but I just want to show you how easy it is. Keep filling in those gaps. Now I leave my yellow till last because I find it's a good filler. So when you've got all your colours on, you can go round and drive in between all your sultanas and fill the gaps. Now it does merge with other colours, but that's okay. We still get good pops of colour. So again, fill the whole sheet. I'm only doing a little section here. You get the idea. And then you'll be left with a sheet full of colour. Now, for your little bird, you want to cut yourself a piece of paper that's going to fit on your card. Now I've mounted mine because white on white doesn't really show off your picture enough. So I've used one of my papers from my coral and seaweed. I made so many papers, I'm going to have lots left over so I can use them for other crafts. So I've just simply made a piece. So let's just estimate, shall we? You can use a ruler and measure it for accuracy. Oh, that's too narrow. Now, your fingers will get oil pastel on, so if you want to avoid smudging your papers, you could wash your hands after you've done your magic pastel sheets. Okay, so that's looking, oh, still a bit too big. There, that's better. Right, let's put those to one side. So we're just doing a little bird design. I'll show you in another video how to do a quick drawing. We're just going to use letters and shapes that you already know. So we're going to start with pencil and we're going to just rough it out. Now we're going to put a border around because it shows it off better. A lot of pictures look better in a frame, don't they? So I'm going to start with a big capital D. Big capital D. And then I'm going to put another capital D inside. For the neck, you want the number 11. Now this bit here, you don't have to use when you come to use your biro. So you can pick and choose the lines. So imagine you're doing an over the hill for a letter N. And then a V for the beak. Tiny little 0 for the I. Now for the legs, you can do a Y. Work out where you want the toes. You want a long Y, and then you could add extra toes. Now, for the tail, you could do the head and neck several times, or you could do a straight one. I'm going to do a straight one. There we go, nice straight. And I'm going to put the veins of the feathers in. And then we're going to put the plants. Have some tall flowers coming up. Obviously you can change the size of the petals. We've done lots of flower drawings in the past. I'm just going to do a conventional shape. Let's have another one over the side here. So you could do several drawings and take elements of them. You could do a better pattern around the outside. You could do crosses or diamonds. Totally up to you. Let's just put one more here. Oh, I'm doing a lot of leaves. I'm not going to have it coming down here because it look a bit odd. Okay, so when you're happy with your pencil drawing, you want to get your magic pastel back. And then we're going to use our biro. Metal biro point is going to give us a nice firm line. Now it's very thin, so we're going to have to do several little lines. So we're not going to do the leaves, we're going to use the green for the leaves. We're just going to work round and choose the lines we want. Little backwards and forwards. I'm not going to do across the neck. Now I'm going to do this quickly, as I always do in videos, otherwise my videos would be hours long. So backwards and forwards to get a solid line. Little beak, round, around, around, around. Now you can get solid shapes. You could fill in the centre of the flowers if you wanted. Or the eye you could do solid. I'm going to choose a purple. I'm going to try and line the eye up over the purple and just fill it in. There we go. And you can do that with the centre of the flowers. But I'm just going to keep this as a line drawing. We want multiple colours on our lines. Right, I think that's it for the, oh no, let's just do the legs. Just going to move it over and do it a little bit thicker. There we go, we've got a multicoloured bird. It's looking brilliant. I'm just going to swap over to my green. I have used this a while, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to pick up. So turn it over again. Place it, make sure you place it right on top. And there we go again, backwards and forwards. You could change the size and shape of your leaves if you didn't like them. We've done lots of leaf shapes when we cut out little paper flowers one year. Ended up with all sorts of shapes. So again, I'm going backwards and forwards, trying to get a nice thick line. Imagine the leaf is going behind the bird there. And one more. Lovely job. Okay, so there we have it. Using two different colours, I think that's worked really well. So for the outside edge, I think I might use the tartan. So again, placing it nice thickish lines. And as I say, if it feels as though there's not much coming on, you can refresh your pastel sheet. I don't think this edge has been used very much. Now the only thing you can't do is writing. If you did writing using this way, it would come out backwards. Let me just show you. So if I wrote happy, it would come out backwards. So the way that you can do that is to reverse it. You'd have to put your picture down and then put your coloured paper over it. So let me show you on this one. So imagine you've got your bird there and you want to write happy. Get your pastel paper and press over it and then write your message. I would practice that several times though, so I would avoid writing in it. So there we have it. Beautiful little picture, and then we want to mount it on a piece of decorated paper or paper out of your pack. And then you want to stick it on. Pritt stick would work well. If you use PVA glue, it's quite watery and the water can stretch the paper a bit. Now, this one, I've got a little gap at the bottom, so you could write your message there. So there we have it, a little magic pastel card. I think anybody would be really happy to receive that through the post, and you could write a little letter or message inside. Okay then, that's it for now. See you later.